All right, so we are back to some SpellRogue, and I think, just to take a look real quickly here, we have the A, B, and C decks done over here. We have the D deck done over here, but Earthsong is awful, and we still have to win with that one. But for some reason, we have won with A, B, and C, but we are lacking the unlocks to get the D deck available. So we need to go back and play one of these. Which deck do we want to play here? Let's go back to the A deck. We haven't played that one in a while, and we're just going to try and get enough XP to unlock things. I'm not going to go crazy with mutators. We'll go with the 4 spot of mutators. All right, so we need to pick 4. Turn 2 sap is annoying, but not the end of the world. Start with 30% less max HP. Actually, let's try these. Let's try Irrecoverable and Condemned. Less outside healing and Curse on dice. Oh. Now I do. Thank you, Illustrious. Should be fixed now. I forgot to hit the refresh button after I restarted things. Turn 1, roll 3 ones. We like that a lot. Do we want to do a Banefire build? Even if we are, I think Sunweave Cloak is a bad one. So I don't think we want to do that. And then this path over here looks good. Oh yeah, I need to... Okay, so let's see. So if I do... 1, 2... We'll boop that. Then we can do that. And just put those in there. All right. The A fire deck is pretty darn straightforward. So we'll just replace this blaze with a fireball, do a few other things. I would love to get a Banefire deck working. We'll keep an eye peeled for it. I do like Charcoal Dagger though. Oh, wait. So we got Inferno here. So end of your turn, deal 1 damage to the front opponent at the end of your turn. Reduce Banefire by 1. I don't know what synergies work with Banefire. I know Charcoal Dagger is lovely. This doesn't seem great, but we'll grab it just to play a little bit with Banefire. Banefire is like poison, but it always hits the front enemy, so you can accumulate it a bit more and live happily ever after, I think is the difference. The offense on this starting deck is just so good. I guess we could have played our first Banefire, but at the moment our setup does not really behoove. Like right now this deck is very much pushed in the direction of lots of small dice. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy once per dice spent. Wildblaze Orb seems good. Inner Rage is a quest. We need it for a quest, so I think there's something to be said for it. It's surprisingly good. Deal 12 damage to the front enemy on health loss. We just finished our run of Might and Magic early, Sam. So we decided to switch over to SpellRogue. I don't mind when we finish a little before noon. Let's see. But yeah, it was a good run. That was a fun map. Great recommendation, Illustrious. Thank you again for that. Wild Blaze seems hard not to grab, but I'm gonna grab Inner Rage because I think we want to get some crit. So we can do that, and then poke this guy. We're starting to play a little faster in Lustrous. Feels good. We were playing pretty slow for a while there, but I'm starting to learn the mechanics a little bit, tiny bit. We got to take Fireball. It's basically a straight upgrade over Blaze. Plus 3 damage per dice spent, or fired off faster. The scaling is probably better. Inferno, you get 3 Banefire, but it's on 3s and 4s. That lines up with what we're trying to do, I think. Unfortunately, I feel like Banefire needs to be, like, defensive. For now, I'm going to go Fireball. I think that's the safe play here. Hitting for 6 right now, right? Yeah. We'll start down that process. There's our first Banefire proc. I think we're gonna have to eat some infected. Yeah, there's really no way to avoid that. We can use that to kind of protect ourselves. But I will say when this guy does zeros, I feel like it should yeah, when this guy hits for 0, I don't think it should apply the infected. I should have done 1 defend there. That was a mistake. Yeah, they are surprisingly difficult. This was an error, though. I fell short of Fireball. I thought I had the Fireball and ball in my pocket, and I did not. But it's okay. Yeah, he's definitely a run ruiner. That's for sure. But you gotta pick him up where you can. Combustion. We've never done We've never done combustion before. It seems like it could go crazy. Charcoal backdraft lines up well with what we're trying to do. Minus the not having a lot of 4s. Let's grab it for now. Potion. Oh, turn 1 gain 5 Banefire. I mean, it lines up with what our plans are. I think we can afford to skip a shard here. We do need some spaces, but oh, that's interesting, Doppel. That's a good bit of intel. Let's see, a 6. So that has us fully defended. Really just waiting for a nice big fireball to end everybody here. And by that I mean literally any fireball. Yeah. Gain 3 power. Wildfire explosion. Deal 10 damage and apply 2 weak to a random enemy. Not interesting. 2 damage to a random enemy 3 times. I can kind of see it. 3 block on a 3, roll a 1 and a 2. I do like Infused Shield. I think it is strictly better than Brimstone. If we're going to use more than 2 of it, and if we can put 3s into it, it's extra good. Okay, let's make our goal. Well, our goal is not going to be very realized because we can only Inferno once here. I was gonna say let's try and do this guy in with Banefire, but certainly doesn't feel like that's gonna be a thing that we can actually do. Okay, so 3s should always go into Infused Shield. We're still slightly off, unfortunately. I'll do that. And I'll set up a crit for next turn, I guess. We don't have a way to increase countdown, so we do kind of top out here. It's a pretty good top out, though. Now, we're going to get less healing out of combat. I haven't been thinking too much about that. Deal 24 damage, decrease by 2 for each dice spent. That's a big hit. Kindle is kind of interesting too. I don't think Meteor is it. We'll grab Kindle for some... For each 3 roll... For every 3 3s rolled, roll a 1. I think we need another shard at this point, though. That was an interesting one, though. But, I don't think Inferno is that great. Like, I like the idea of it, but... I'm gonna go for this and do a little more manipulation of our dice with Kindle. Because see, now I can take a 2, turn it into a 6, turn a 6 into 2 2s. Oh, we only get 1 use of Kindle, though. That is noteworthy. We're not going to do enough to kill this guy, so... I think we chill and we do that. And now we can crit fireball and we should get an easy kill, assuming we get the rolls, which we did not. All right. I really like Kindle here. I think swapping in Kindle was a nice change of pace. Burn at both ends. Deal 16 damage, lose 3 health. Luminance. Gain 1 foresight and 2 radiant. I really like the idea of a radiant build. I just don't know exactly how we would make that work. I'll grab it just in case, but I think we're probably just selling it. Oh, we only get +4 max health this way. Still better than nothing. Okay, so I think we do this. Then we kindle this. Then we do that. Then if we put this 5 over here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can crit fireball right now. Let's just do it. Okay. Seems like a good first turn. And then we hit him with the Bane Fire. In my opinion, Radiant needs like 2 spells to make use of it at least. You need to hit 10 Radiants at least every second turn. Yeah, that's kind of what my intuition was. Like that makes a lot of sense to me. There's no way we do 30. Infused Shield is a really awkward 9 block. Is what I'm going to say on the topic. I don't like that I'm taking 1 every time. So let's see. If we roll 2 4s off of Flame, we get the kill here. But if not, all it's doing is summoning, so we're chilling. And if we roll a 1, we win? Yeah. Okay. Crit Fireball. Who would have thunk it might be an okay strat? Roll +1 dice each turn. Apply 2 Ignite to a random spell. Roll an odd value on odd turns, or roll an even value on even turns. We don't have a lot of healing. I'm going to give this a roll, see if we can find something better. Each turn receive 3 weak. Doesn't feel great either. So we'll go with the Dreadstone, but I don't like it. It means we're probably going to take a lot of chip damage, more than we would have taken from Ignite. Ignite we could have played around a little bit, but now we need a better defensive card. Let's see, let's go up this middle path. We'll grab... Oh wait, our 2 elite path is actually not the one that I thought it was. All right, left we go. Kindle can just get an extra charge. That would be pretty nice. Charcoal Backdraft is probably going to get retired. I was saying that Infused Shield is a little weak, though. So let's just get more block out of it. I feel suddenly very vindicated that I chose to do what I want to do. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can do a crit fireball right off the bat, but I think we'll start out with that, set up the crit. I also didn't look for charcoal backdrafts. I really do think that just doesn't fit in our deck in its current form. Flame Hunger is also a little awkward at the moment. Oops. I used up my crit on that, didn't I? Yeah, Charcoal Backdraft is doubly bad because it also doesn't play well with consuming our crit stacks. I like the idea of Banefire, but I don't know how it works with the setup that we have here. Like, how do we make Banefire pop off? Yeah, and we have to remember we're going to be taking chip damage if we don't block up on turns before we get the kill. Heal for 3 times. So you can heal up to 12 per run. That's a lot of healing. Pyrohide. I mean, Pyrohide and Banefire feel awfully similar. +2 countdown to target spell. Roll 2 1s and 2s. Yeah, Nourish Flames seems good. I think Charcoal Backdraft gets replaced with Nourish Flames, which we can use to make our Fireball stronger while also getting some rerolls on 3s through 6s. I think that's good. Gain 1 Vitality. On health loss, heal 1. And then wound. When spent in a spell, lose health equal to half the dice value rounded up. Ugh, yikes. We'll just do Spell Echo. What's better than 1 fireball? I'll give you a hint. It rhymes with 2 fireballs. Okay, so let's see. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do... We'll set up one of these. But then our 6s, we're going to do something like this. We only get 1 of those. Well, that's a start to a turn. Isn't it? That's a pretty good first turn right there. What could possibly rhyme with 2 fireballs? It's a secret, Pallone. You may never know. How's it going? Ooh, Pallone, do you have a new image for your user profile? I really like it. Hey, Artie, welcome. Welcome. Flew Tire Hulls. Yep, that's it. Deal 15 damage and 12 to adjacents. I think we have enough money now that I am going to roll. Crescendo's only on 1 target. Apply 3 weak and gain 4 block. Suspension is interesting. I like suspension. I think a little bit of block, another block option in our deck is pretty interesting. Do we like Nourish Flames? I'm doing well, Artie. How are you doing? I mean, I have watched Dragon Ball Z in the past, assuming that's what you are referring to. How much work do we think Kindle is doing? I think we put suspension in when we get another slot. Let's go get another slot. But yes, I may have unintentionally made a reference that that was not that I was not thinking about. Okay, so we do this. What do we think the chances are that we can do 100 damage? Right now, I don't even know that we can cast a spell. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I mean, we did the Wombo combo. I guess we should hit him with it. Forehead thrusters. That is not my kind of rhyming. But I see how you got there from here. So I think this is just a setup turn. So I think I do one of these, I do one of these, I do one of these, and then oh, we're taking a big hit here, aren't we? This is where we need that weak that I didn't take. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 does not get us to 9. I could reroll all dice. Let's use this. It's not that useful, and maybe we can make something interesting happen with it. I'm doing Nourish Flames just so I can get the extra defense. So this guy was the illusion. This guy was the real deal. Banefire protects us. Oh, no damage. Nice. All right. I'll take it. Let's see. So what's the plan here? I think we do that to get some dice rolled. Do this to get a big die that we can put into here. Hit you with the crit. And then realize that we needed to block up so we don't take damage. And then be disappointed that we didn't get to spell echo our fireball. Banefire coming in clutch for sure. Bit off topic, but have you had any challenges to do on the last spell that I could try out? Sam, there's a new one in the Discord right now that Abigail just put out where she rebalanced the waves. So if you are interested in that, all of the waves have been rebalanced so that you have no tier 1 enemies. It's pretty terrifying. If the target is attacking, re-roll the dice. Cinder Swipe is kind of interesting, but I don't think any of these are that great. Apply Incendiary. Explode after 3 turns, dealing 25 damage. Certainly interesting. Sun Shield, if we wanted to go like with a Radiance type of thing, we might be able to make that work. And we can get rid of Brimstone, I think. Turn 1, roll a dice. Beautiful. We'll take that, even though I would have liked to unlock that last slot. Okay, great turn for dice rollers everywhere. actually cuckoo bananas insane dice rolling. I loved Into the Breach, Pallone. There's a whole series. There is a playlist on my channel. I wouldn't say that I like went crazy with Into the Breach. I liked it. I like FTL. I definitely like FTL more. I think is the short version. I'll pick up Incandescent. I'm like building a Radiant deck. Like behind the scenes over here. It's a little interesting. Let's see. Protective Feather. Turn 1, gain 3 barrier. That feels pretty good. Gain a Potion Phoenix Pearls. Roll 4 ones. Or receive... I'll spend the 60 gold to get the Phoenix Feather. The barrier should maybe help us occasionally not take damage from killing stuff in a rapid fashion. Okay, let's start out with our 3. Then we'll do this. Then we'll do this. If we could get an artifact that gave us the capability to... What am I thinking about right now? 66. I think we hold off right now. But yeah, an artifact that reacted to our dice rolling. Whew, what a world we would be living in. I actually really like this deck though. We did unfortunately not get where I wanted to get. Still a big hit. Oh, I should have saved it for Spell Echo. That was the play. Yeah, I should have saved it for Spell Echo. That would have been extremely clutch. So we only need to do 47. Famous last words, but... He's doing 16 damage. So we are just going to end up defending here. Okay, good rolls here. Hit you with that, hit you with this. A lot of 6s in the house. Let's see. Do we just have... If at first you don't succeed, fireball again. There's something wrong with the YouTube stream. Your voice is out of sync. Try hitting it with a reload, Doppel. There shouldn't be anything that could cause that desync on my end. But let me know if it does not resolve when you do that. Let's see. I think I'll throw away that for the block. Perfect. Glad to hear it. Fickle. I think we're just gonna skip those. Turn 1, apply 5 weak to all enemies. Nah, we don't need that. I think I'm gonna do that, and then do we reroll just to see. Wildfire Explosion. Deal 10 damage and apply 2 weak to a random enemy. Nah. Hemorrhage. I do like Hemorrhage, but for a different deck. All right, let's see what we get money-wise. All right, show me up to 2 random dice persist between rounds. Roll 10 dice, 7 damage to a random enemy, and Poxbringer. Turn 1, gain 1 Poxbringer. On applied attack, apply 1 Pox. On reaching 3 Pox, deal 10 damage. So we like Overcharge Crystal because we're rolling a lot. We're gonna see that. I think we're gonna see that pop off pretty solidly. Gain 1 power for each dice spent. Lose 2 health. This is an interesting scaler. Let's see. I don't think we're playing a Radiant deck right now. So I'm just gonna send those to the wood chipper. On applied attack. When are we ever going to hit things 3 times? Our current deck, Fireball, is our only damaging attack. So I don't think that works. Persisting dice between rounds also, I don't think, is that useful. Oh, I should have saved a card to disenchant a spell with. Damn. Yep, that would have been smart. Okay, all 3s go into Infused Shield immediately. And then we do this. We do this. We do this. We do this. Oh, I put that into suspension, not the other way around. That was the wrong way to go, but I guess I'll do that just to lessen the thing. So we're going to be saving up for a large fireball. I think that's our strat here. Now the lack of 3s is a little distressing. I'm just going to keep stacking this up, and I think I'll toss these in here. I'm not super concerned with doing this. I think we're setting up for a big... I'm not super concerned about pushing them over until we get like a bad roll. The 2 power is a little annoying. There's quite a few annoying things going on here, actually. 12 is enough there. We might as well stack up our crit now. But the curse was a little frustrating. So this is going to make this a 15-point hit, right? Yeah, now you're hitting for 15. We can... I don't really want to stack up a ton of mark, though, do I? But all of our defensives got tagged. I could Echo Infused Shield, but I don't think that's the play. Okay, so this is a great turn for us to stop them from both attacking. Rating for 96. So if I spell echo this, I think we're good. Yeah. I thought it showed kill kill. It did not appear to reset before trigger. It seems like we get 2 full value fireballs. Plus 2 dice each turn. Cast 2 spells, destroy a random dice. Plus 1 dice each turn. Rolled 6s, lose value. We don't care about 6s at all. It's gotta be crooked dice. I wanted to get this weakening all. For the final region. 2 Nourishes feels really good. 2 Kindles feels really good. I think apply weak to all is the better option here, and I want a little more